Welcome back to Friday night. Kenyans stranded on the border of Thailand and Myanmar after being rescued from online scam centers in Myanmar are appealing to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to facilitate their return home. They say they feel abandoned by their government as they have been living in limbo with no indication as to how long they will continue to exist in squalid conditions. Diaspora Affairs Principal Secretary Roslyn Njogu says the government is aware of their plight and is working to get them out, with 28 other Kenyans having been brought back home.
Do you remember the Nigerian prince email scams of the early 2000s? Now imagine them powered by AI. Kenyan nationals on the hunt for employment opportunities have been caught in this web of smoke and mirrors. They were first sold a dream before being forced to pull the wool over the eyes of others online. 28-year-old Peter Mwangi is one such Kenyan who boarded a flight from Nairobi to Bangkok, believing that his fluency in the English language and typing skills had smoothed his way to a customer service placement. A friend of a friend, to quote him, having informed him of the opportunity. After a false start at the hands of rogue recruitment agents, he finally found one who secured him a tourist visa and promised him a well-paying job once he touched down in Bangkok, all at the price of 150,000 shillings. The taxi driver, like thousands of others desperate for work from Bangladesh, Indonesia, China, Ethiopia, and the list goes on, jumped at the chance to make a better life. But as fate would have it, he was in for a very hard landing.
In the military, imetuchunga because wasipotuchunga bado hao Chinese bosses bado watatukujia.
On arrival in Bangkok and unfamiliar with his surroundings, Mwangi was trafficked across River Moi and thus across the Thailand-Myanmar border to a compound where he was held hostage for 4 months, working under conditions he's described as hell.
Sikuelewa venye kulienda, nilikataa wakachukua simu yangu, wakatoa line yangu ya Safaricom wakaharibu.
Under the watchful eye of Chinese managers, Mwangi employed AI to take on another skin and take in real estate investors in the United States. He did this for 18 to 19 hours a day in unpaid labor until his team's target of $10,000 was met. This is about 1.3 million shillings at today's exchange rate. Failure to deliver, Mwangi says, would see you locked up in a dark room, denied food, and worse. Salvation for Mwangi came 3 weeks ago by the might of the Chinese government, which has come down hard on the Thailand government and Myanmar militia in Karen to put these compounds out of business.
So to go different countries, we are more than 7,000 here.
His current accommodations are most certainly a step up from the horror that was his life a few weeks back. He says many more Kenyans are still living that nightmare and puts the number of Kenyans ready for evacuation at 67. Initially, they were locked in a hall, sharing a floor, sheets, and a single toilet, which doubled up as the bathroom with just white rice on the menu. Understandable given how thin resources are spread and how long countries have left their citizens to languish in squalid conditions.
This is, I think, Vietnam country. So they are being counted because I think they have a flight tomorrow.
There may be more room to move around where he's currently being held, and the only bloodsuckers he has to contend with now are mosquitoes. But the sense of abandonment, that persists. Olive Burrows, Citizen TV.